Hello everyone and welcome to RogueCraft. I hope you guys enjoy episode 1. Before we start this video, I want to explain what we're playing and what exactly it is before we actually dive in, so here we go. RogueCraft is a Minecraft Datapack that you can download on Modern that is made by MonoCode, and essentially this makes Minecraft into a RogueLite, something akin to Hades 1 and 2, Death Must Die, and Going Under. And for those of you who might not know what a RogueLite is, it's essentially like a roguelike, but with progression and unlockables to aid you in your future runs. Every run is still a permadeath, and you lose all your progress every time you die or win, but in the roguelites, like RogueCraft, you gain points in some form or fashion that allow you to buy upgrades that help you out in the next run you play. So here in RogueCraft, you buy the tools and armors that you would normally make in the game. Since in this pack you can't craft tools or armor, you have to buy them with the skill points you gather within a run. You gather those skill points by completing Minecraft achievements, finding them in chests around the world like in villages, dungeons, and sunken ships, or by crafting them from the skill gems that you get from leveling up. Once crafted into skill points, you'll have those points ready for you to use the next time you access the hub area. And in this hub are the tool or armor upgrades, but also classes that you can buy, abilities, and other useful things like permanent night vision and fortune. There are bosses to fight, currently one new custom boss that has progression lock on some upgrades, and then of course there's the Inner Dragon fight that also locks off some progression until it's defeated. And I think that's pretty much the gist of RogueCraft, and like I said, if you'd like to play it yourself, you can download it on Modern like I did. And yeah, that's mostly what you need to understand for this video going forward, so I hope you all enjoy this episode, and let's get back into episode 1 of this Let's Play. Hello and welcome to RogueCraft. I hope you guys enjoy this fun little series. I think it's going to be a lot shorter than our other ones. It'll be a fun little exploration because this is a small Minecraft data pack that turns Minecraft into a roguelite, and it's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to get into it. I've played it before, and I'm just very excited. I'm not going to read through all these things because I definitely mostly know what these things are. I can go through explaining them in a second, but the reason I wanted to touch on this today was because the new update just came out, and this looks very, very different than it used to. So first off, we have a new class that didn't exist before. I mean, I've never done this on the channel, but this is something I've played through before on my own with some friends, and I've never done it on my own either, actually. God, I really don't. I like playing in Quake Pro, but there's speed 2 on our character right now, or speed 8. so the screen's a little fucked, but that's fine. But these are all upgrades. If you don't know, if I've kind of hopefully explained it in the intro a little more. But these are the upgrades you can get, the attack damage, the cost, and stuff like this. I believe these things cost. I like the locks. I mean, like they have locks on them, and I think you can only unlock them after certain like achievements, the things that you do. So right now I think we can only kind of get the ones that have gray locks, I'm pretty sure, or actually maybe the ones that don't have any locks. Maybe I think the gray locks means that we're kind of almost there to unlock them. We're gonna be a little while. So there's a lot of new stuff that I don't completely know about. I know MonoCode talked about it in his new video update, but I completely forgot. So we will be going through this as quickly as possible, or I'll be trying. I mean, I'm not gonna go super fast, but I don't think this is gonna take very long. This is the new section, the Infinite Garden. Maybe we'll look at it later, and it is just like a building area that you just kind of go into, and you can get all your stuff from runs and just build on your own, build some houses or towns or whatever you want to do. It's a fun idea for a roguelike, especially since like you can definitely do that in Minecraft, right? It's a very fun building idea. But then these are the new areas. This is a completely new thing. I don't know if we'll actually see all of this. I don't know if this is complete. I don't think it is. But maybe it is. But these are just telling us about some bosses that we have to complete so we can unlock some stuff. So we need to defeat a boss in the Nether Fortress, which is I think a blaze boss, and then we need to defeat the dragon in the end, which is kind of like the end goal of this pack pretty much. But essentially, if it wasn't completely explained, we play through, which I'm gonna actually really quickly just change something. I'm gonna change our loadout really quickly. I want to get rid of the hoe because I don't need it. I'm gonna organize my inventory the way I normally organize it. I don't have any of these things yet, and we don't have any abilities yet, so that's perfectly fine. I don't think we were gonna start with any food either, so I'm gonna just leave the loadout like that. I think it saved it, and we're gonna just actually start a run. I do have some other mods installed if you're seeing like the item pop-ups and stuff like that, but essentially we're gonna be starting a run, and of course we start in the middle of nowhere again for the first time. We're gonna actually start here. Okay, I'm gonna make a run for it. There we go. Okay, we're not gonna restart the run. Let's just go. Let's go to this forest over here. Oh my god, I hate it. I know you can restart the run, but I swear to god, every time I start a new world, I start in the middle of an ocean, and it is the worst. At least this time something loaded. One of the things I did want to install was Distant Horizons, but it was one of the mods that actually didn't work. It clashed. Well, actually, it clashed with something, but I don't remember what it clashed with. But I did install a bunch of other mods, so there's a bunch of other things in here, like Wayla and I think it's Jade actually. But there's a bunch of other mods that are just like cosmetics and things like that, like you can see that I can see the water and it's showing up in the top middle of our screen. Those are all not a part of the data pack. Those are just a few mods that we added running on Fabric. So other than that, Minecraft is mostly the same. I think actually we have some physics mods in here, so that's showing up. You can see these little particles coming out. That's the physics mod. I really lowered the settings on that because I think the computer can now handle it. Actually, something to talk about, something in real life. We just updated to 32 gigs of RAM on our computer, and it is so nice. This is the first time I'm actually recording with 32 gigs. But it's really, you know, this can now handle this. So if I really wanted to run this thing at a better, the physics mod at a little bit better of a thing, that'd be fine. You don't give me anything, actually. One of the main things about this mod pack, right? I mean, like, I don't know if how much we've explained, but because I'm recording that intro later. But we gotta mainly get skill points, right? That's how we're gonna be progressing, because we need to get skill points to move on into like the next section. So what we really need to do is just get stuff that we need to go into the underground and start getting normal things. We can't make any tools. We can't do any of that stuff. We can't really make any armor, make any tools. All we gotta do is just be prepared and get as far as we can in a singular run, and then move on, and then go to the next one, and then move to the next run. Oops, that's true. I was like, why does my game look weird? I don't have it on Quake Pro. And then just move on to the next run and hopefully get skill points. So we have a skill gem right here. We get skill gems from leveling up, but we actually need to craft these into our skilled points. So we need to actually go into the underground and go show our recipes. I think, did we install? I don't think we actually installed Wayla, but it probably would have been a good idea. Maybe I'll do that later. But I actually probably should do that, huh? I think I should install I mean, just enough items just to have that ready. So we'll do that later, or in the next run I'll have it installed just really quickly. But essentially we just gotta go get these, just a few things, and like advancements will also give us some skill points. That was a direct skill point, so we have one for the next run. But we get these skill gems after every beginning of run, or after every level up, and we really want to get more of those because we need to craft those into the next thing. And also, I'm gonna be trapped here. This is really bad. There we go. Oh, is there lapis here? Yeah, there's lapis here. Perfect. Okay, so this first run's gonna be a little bit of a mess. Oh, look at those particles. I've actually never really played with the physics mod because my computer can never handle that shit. But that's sick. Look at that. The particles kind of float up here. That's cool. But this will be a kind of a mess run. I'm hopefully gonna do my best trying to get some items. I know the main idea is to get copper and diamonds and gold, just like the main resources to make these actual skill points. So we're gonna just kind of make a run through. We're gonna go as fast as we can into this run because as time goes on, the difficulty gets a lot higher and higher. I'm pretty sure the brightness is all the way up, so I am gonna just leave this area and then we'll come back later. Maybe we'll find a drink cave that's a little bit brighter or something. But yeah, since we can make an axe, we're stuck kind of with what we have right now. Maybe I'll find something on the edge of it, like a cliff, and maybe there'll be some coal around here, but I don't really see much. It's kind of dark. See, perfect. That's what I'm looking for, some coal. But yeah, I'm hopefully not going to drag this on for like a super long episode. Maybe it will be kind of long. And hopefully, I think what I'm planning to do, and I guess you'll find out as soon as it's up, I'm planning to, I think, upgrade or update the first 3. Great, we do have the lighting, so that's perfect. I can hold this onto me. Hold it onto me. I don't have to worry about torches too much. But I think we're going to upload the first 3 episodes together, hopefully. Maybe that's I think that's the thing we're going to be doing with new series. And we're going to, since I do upload like on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, and some extras and other series, maybe, you know, I don't know if we're going to continue doing that, especially when school starts. It's gonna be a little difficult, but I think we'll be uploading the first 3 episodes together, and then the rest of them will be on schedule. So it's gonna take me a little while to actually get these ready, because editing 3 videos and then holding them is gonna take a little while, and then actually having them ready for a schedule will also take me a little while. So I don't think all the mods 9 will be done by this point, but it definitely will be a lot farther than where I'm sitting at, because I've definitely edited up to like 12. I'm on 12 or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to talk about this too much, but let's keep going. Right. Essentially, right now, what we're doing is we need to get some copper so we can get to the next skill points and use them to make these things. I think this recipe is copper and coal. I believe it should show up in here. I think. I thought it would show up in here, but I guess not. Maybe that we should install JAI. I think because that would be really useful. It'd make the crafting a lot quicker. But yeah, we do have some other mods. JAI should be perfectly fine. It should sync. We'll do that after this run specifically, and then we'll continue. I'll just take a little quick break between them so I can install it. So the next run's a little easier. But I think the recipe is essentially like 4 copper, 4 coal, and then a skill gem, which we have them in our inventory. We have 5 now, which means with the lowest tier crafter, which is the copper and coal, we just need to like I'm gonna actually change this to hard. We're gonna need to like oh my god, fuck my mind. It's gone. With the lowest tier crafter, that means every single skill gem is 1 skill point. But when we get the higher tiers, they give a subsequent 2 per, and then another third. So there's 3 different recipes. They each use higher tier materials, but the higher higher tier materials give more skill points per skill gem. So in the higher tier runs, once you get a little farther, or just better tools to do that, because right now we have a stone one, we can't even think about getting diamonds. It's just, we'll get more skill points as we go on, and it'll be a lot easier. But for right now, we're at the lowest of the low, and we really gotta progress. So it's just gonna be mostly this. So I'm sorry, we'll be mining for a lot of this episode, and we might just end up dying really quickly so we can speed along and hopefully upgrade our tools. Because I do want to have a sword, I do want to have a shovel and an axe, but for right now, we don't have any of those things because our loadout isn't upgraded. So we do need to go back and actually do that. So hopefully what I'm trying to do is just convert everything that we have, these 7, maybe like we get to like 9, and we convert those into skill points, and then we can just like go back to the hub and die and go back to the hub, go install JEI, and then also go upgrade our tools. So we'll do those 2 things as we get back. But I guess the main thing we got to do is I do actually need that crafting table, and I do need to make this. Yeah, there's skill points right here. So the skill points is right here. The first one actually, there's the first one. It's coal, copper, and skill gem, which gives you a skill point. I think they do, yeah. So this one gives you 2, and actually this one gives you 4. I don't remember that being 4, but that's not bad. So the gold one that includes, it still has copper, it includes that, and then there's another gold one with diamonds, and that gives you 4. So that's there. I can use this, but I think GAI might be a little easier, so we can keep it in our like bookmarks up here or whatever. But for right now, we don't have anything, and also the difficulty has finally increased. So what we're gonna really have to do is be careful about what's coming. We need to be really safe about mobs because they do get stronger. And what I mean by they get stronger is that they start spawning with armor, and they start spawning with just like I think they just start doing more damage. And we currently, as you can see, we have like very little health. So one shot from an enemy probably would kill us. So maybe it's not the best idea to like to go out right now. So I think all we're gonna do is just kind of like make another furnace and just make a few of these actually, and then just, you know, be ready and then end the run after this. So we'll just really quickly do this. I just want the first one to be quick. I want to get as much as I can, and we'll see how far we get. Because I definitely want to get as much progress as possible within these few runs, right? But I don't know how much we're gonna do per episode. I guess it's just depends on how much we're talking, and currently we're talking quite a lot. So first episode might be a little longish, or you know, just made differently. But there we go. There's our first skill points. We got an untapped potential. We have 4 skill points in total for our next return to the hub. So that's great. We have 5 left to use, so we can just make a little more. We have 2 more. We have 6 now. And yeah, advancements give you skill points, skill points, and leveling up gives you skill gems. So you just want to keep getting stuff and advancing and just progressing. But you also want to do it quickly because, well, it gets difficult the longer you wait. So we got to really quickly hurry up on this stuff. So there we go. Don't put that down. All right. So one last thing left. Let's put some chicken in here. I think we're probably gonna end the run after this anyways, but it should be fine. Let's just leave it at that. It also gives you experience for cooking stuff, so that's great. So that's all of our skill gems. Unless we level up again, we're good. So I think what we're gonna do actually is just go die. So I'm gonna just like go find a mob or fall into a pit. That would be great. There's nothing here. No wonder nothing showed up. All right. But I'm gonna leave I think the world is the same, but I think you teleport to like a very far away location when you respawn. So all I'm gonna do is just go like die here. So please, come on. There we go. All right. So moving back on to the world, I need to reload my FOV because God, the speed is really bad. I wish I could change that. Actually, maybe it might be a setting to change the speed thing. I'll go check in a second. But first, before we install the new mods and before we do anything else, which I guess we don't really have to, but we could install JI. No, let's not do it because it'll just be in our way. I don't want to have it there. So since it does show up in the book, that's great. So these are all our upgrades. They cost quite a lot, right? So all of these are quite a lot of cost. I don't even know if I can actually get these, but maybe we gotta unlock it with some points. But what I really wanted to do was upgrade our loadout, which I don't know which one it is. Okay, this one gives you cobblestone, which is also a very good time saver. This one gives you a bunch of wood, which is also a time saver. Which one's the loadout? I don't know which one actually gives you tools. That's efficiency, sharpness, looting. These are armors. Over here. Tools and swords. This one. So I don't know if we can actually unlock this. It has a copper lock, which is different than anything else I've seen. So I wonder, okay, yes, we can unlock it, which unlocks the tools and swords, which upgrades it. So we currently have 8 skill points. We can upgrade it again, which makes it a lot better. We can also upgrade it armor. So I think probably we're going to prioritize is these because we do need upgrades. And then we have 4 extra. So we do have mana and stuff like that for abilities, which are over here. These abilities, I know I didn't use too often, but they aren't too bad. But you know, like area mine and things like that are not too terrible. Quick heal is pretty good, but I think we're gonna not focus on these these just yet. I do want to just kind of focus on things that are going to be useful. Night vision will be especially useful once we get there. But for right now, I don't know. Maybe we should just get like speed or something. I wonder, I guess these lock means you can get them. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is, but you know, maybe. You can increase the level of this upgrade for now. Try defeating more bosses for the levels. Okay, so the gold ones we can't get. This one we can't upgrade because we don't have skill points. So the gold ones we can't use. The regular locks, the gray ones, are perfectly fine. And I guess these ones also are perfectly fine. I just don't understand what the meaning of each lock is. Doesn't seem to make it any different. Maybe it gets locked at a certain level and you can't upgrade it any farther. That's maybe what it is. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're doing pretty good. Also, we have the zoom mod finally, so this list is pretty cool. It actually zooms quite a lot. You know, I can zoom in even farther. But that's good. We've upgraded some of the stuff, so we have better tools and stuff like that. We also upgraded a speed one, so we can run a little faster, which actually is really useful. So looking at our loadout, we have the same stuff. I threw out the hoe because we're not gonna really need it. I think we could probably keep it. Actually, should we keep it? No, it's fine. We could keep the hoe in case we wanted to just maybe go for the CD place achievement, but I think it's okay for right now. But we're good on that. Let's get started in the next round, I guess. Let's do that. All right, run number 2. I think we're off in a better start, and we only still have stone tools, which is bad, but it's still better than before. So now that we have stone tools, we can still get wood a lot quicker. We don't have vein mine or anything, so I'm gonna just get as much wood as I can before we go underground, because this one might be a longer run. So what we're gonna do is just get prepared. You know, the same way you would when you're going underground in any Minecraft survival, just regular one, right? Not modded or anything. You're gonna grab all the wood you want, and then we're gonna go straight underground because we really need to go do that. Having just one torch is perfect because we do have the dynamic lighting, which makes this a lot better and a lot easier. So that's great. So we're gonna grab all the resources we need, and then we're gonna find a cave, hopefully pretty quickly. Okay, not a cave, but there's our first bit of coal, so we can finally get some torches. Just a little is necessary, but also for smelting, that's why we also want to get a bunch of wood too. This also gives us some experience. But you know, it helps to have coal because we can then not have to worry about any lighting issues. Oh my god, don't do that. There we go. So perfect. So all we gotta do is just make them into some torches, which I guess, yeah, no, we needed 2 of those. So perfect. There we go. So that lights up the area. There doesn't seem to be a cave around here, I don't think. So let me get out of here and let's move on. Try and find a cave. I think we have enough wood. We're probably good. So we'll just yeah, do that and get our stuff blocks. There we go. So let's move on. Let's look around, see if we can find a cave. Maybe we get some food and just see what's around. Okay. It also still doesn't look like a cave, but there's some copper, which is great. We're not that far from where we were a second ago, so we're not moving very much. But the speed is helping. It's just this place is really forested and it's just a lot. So what we're gonna do is kind of look around. Oh, that looks like lapis. So we'll grab that as well. That's a good amount of XP to grab. So hopefully we can find a cave soon, or hopefully before nighttime. I don't know when the difficulty level hits. I think that might be like day 1. So it might be nighttime when difficulty 2 hits. So we'll definitely see, but it should be fine. I think we're good. We just gotta keep running around and looking and hoping and praying for a cave, because this is gonna be bad if we get stuck out here at nighttime or when difficulty level 2 hits. But even if we can just get a few skill points in this run, it's useful. You know, it's really nice to grab. There's some lapis. Perfect. I love those particles, by the way. That's so sick. I'm glad my computer can also handle it too now. It's so amazing. I would up the quality of the recording, but I think the main thing for my quality on videos is I need to record like at 4K. Because I have to upscale for YouTube because I'm not a big enough channel yet, so it's giving me a shitty encoder. So the videos look really bad, especially at the beginning. But we'll get to that. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Let's grab this. So I need to upscale the videos, which is probably why they look a little bad at lower qualities, but it works out because then it looks great at a higher quality, which it didn't before. It just looked bad all around. So if you do watch my videos, I recommend watch it in the highest quality possible, because that's where it looks the best and that's where it's supposed to be. But you know, if you can't, that's perfectly fine and normal, right? I mean, I can't usually watch videos at like 1440p or anything. They just get upscaled a little. I think they get upscaled to 2K actually, because just so the encoder's like, okay, this is great. This is a higher quality video. But I record at 1080p, so the videos may be a little shit sometimes, but that's fine. All right, but let's move on. This might be a cave. If not, well, let's just keep grabbing resources and let's see how far we get, and hopefully we can just run out of here if it's not anything. One thing that we can make, or actually 2 things that we can actually still make, is a shield and not a shovel, a shield and a bucket. So those 2 things would be pretty useful. Also, if I went back to the lava, I could still make a bucket and go get that achievement for picking up lava, which is great. It also gives me another skill point because that's one of the regular Minecraft achievements, but I don't have 3. So what we're probably gonna just make is a shield once we get down and actually start smelting these things, because I definitely think a shield is very necessary necessary. It's like our only means of protection because we get hit at all, we're pretty much just dead. So we really need to find something to protect us, and a shield will be perfect. If we have the time to go make it, that's great. But also, I hear an Enderman around. But also, it's already gonna be difficulty level 2, so I'm definitely a little worried. They get a little stronger, but not impossibly stronger. So it should be fine. We just gotta be careful. But if we do get shot by like an aimbot skeleton, then we're just dead. But or a creeper just sneaks up on us. And we don't. Everything we're holding in inventory, essentially everything we have, all these skill gems mean nothing unless we craft them. So we need to not die before that happens, because if that does happen during a run and we don't get to craft them, we just lose all that progress. It sucks. So we really do want to like intermittently just kind of go and smelt stump stuff, so we just make sure that doesn't happen. The difficulty is raised to level 2. I think what I'm gonna do is go down to the cave a little, maybe already, maybe we'll stick around here. Let's hole up in here and let's just block off the area. And what we're gonna do is just start smelting here. I think that's our safest bet. It's the best option. I think right now that's probably what we should be doing. So let me get down a little, take these things, that should be fine. And let's make a little room here, just so we're safe, and start smelting some stuff. There we go. Acquired hardware gives us 1 skill point, so that's great. And we can put that copper in there, and there is our setup ready. All we gotta do is start actually crafting our skill gems. So we have 11 now, which is probably the best that we're gonna have for a little while. So looking into this, there it is, skill points. Maybe we can just have that marked, or actually just written out and copied in our copy paste. So there we go. Skill point, that's 7. We just need a little bit more and we can finish what we have. But perfect. As we smelt, we get more XP, and as we just make more, we get the skill points. So it just kind of is a loop here. We kind of do this. There we go. The copy does work. Perfect. But there we go. That's all we have. But hopefully with another grab of this, we should have another skill point, skill gem, because we're smelting it. And then we can make 1 more. So that's perfect. We'll mark that there. Where's the actual skill point locked in? It's in food apparently. What is it at the top? Or yeah, it's kind of actually at the top. So I could click that, or I could copy paste it, which I'm copy pasting it currently. All right, but yeah, we should be good. I'm gonna let this kind of run. We're gonna get all the copper that we have, so if we do want to make more in the future, we should be fine, or like in the next little bit if we get more levels. But it should be good. We're gonna venture down into the cave and hopefully we'll be fine, but I do feel better and safer about it. Actually, the other thing we should do is make a shield really quickly, and then put that into our offhand and then hold on to this the way we would normally, so we just are safer, because I do like having the torches, but it's a lot more dangerous to not have the shield on, so we will be worrying about that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I thought there'd be more. And then you have 2, so we'll put that in there, and then that take out half and put it in here. All right, perfect. All right, that gave me exactly 1 more after all that smelting, so I'm gonna grab all this stuff and we're gonna head back down. It should be fine. I think the cave was right around the corner. Hopefully we don't instantly die, but even if we do, it should be fine. It sounded like something exploded. We have 14 skill points, so what I'm gonna really focus on, even though I don't know if it's the best strategy, but it's something that I think is a good idea, is I'm gonna try and upgrade my tools a little bit better. Just upgrading them to the higher tier, just because I think that's better. Oh great, there's nothing here at all. All right, that's fine. Monster hunting, of course, is also a good way to get some stuff, so I don't know, that could be something we do. I just think that we'll probably insta-die if we try and hunt monsters, unless there's something easy like that zombie over there, which it still might give me a hard time, so just a little. There we go. Monster hunting also gives us another skill point, but not a skill gem, so you know, it's just gonna take a little while, but let's be safe. So let's keep looking around. Maybe there's another way down. There's not. Maybe there's something in here to use. Oh man, that'd be nice. Well, I guess there isn't a cave around here, so what we're probably gonna do is just die. If I had to take a guess, we'll do that, and then we'll go for another run. So I'm gonna level up my tools. I probably would like to level up haste. Maybe we'll just keep going, see as far as we can get. We'll kill some mobs or something. I think leveling up the tools is a pretty good strategy, because I think, you know, having higher quality tools means we can get the higher quality gems and all that things. So, you know, we just kind of want to do that. That also is a free skill point. Oh god, that's gonna kill me. So, you know, I probably want to die anyways, but we're kind of low now. Whoa, oh, I thought that was a skeleton again. It scared the shit out of me. It just fell. Is there anything else around here? No, there isn't, but there's another cave. But yeah, I think leveling up the tools is good. If we can get to like immediately like the diamond tools or something, that'd be amazing. It's just, I don't know if that's the best strategy or if something else would be better. I didn't cook my food, which is fine. Let's grab that back up. I don't see any mobs. We are on hard, so maybe the spawn rates are kind of reduced on like, man, that didn't do anything. Maybe the spawn rates are kind of reduced on like the lower difficulties. They could be, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But it is kind of easy right now. We should be okay. As long as we can heal up, we should be fine. We don't have that many hearts. But let's move on. Let's keep going. We have a few skill points to use on the return. We should be fine. It's just a little dangerous. So we could die here, but we can also keep going. I don't know. Up to us. Ah, foxes are down here. I don't know why. There might be more cave that that way. Let's keep going, though. Let's keep mining this stuff. We might have another... Do we have another skill jump? We don't yet, but I think with this little mine here, we might get a level up here. Maybe. I wasn't getting anything out of that. Yeah, I hear a skeleton. That's a little unnerving. I don't think we're going to level up here, though. That's not going to happen, it seems like. But let me keep going around, and maybe we'll find something. Maybe something to do, or just somewhere to die. Probably somewhere to die, because it doesn't look like there's much. Do you give me anything? Okay, the difficulty has moved to 3, so we might die. I don't think there's actually a point in this continuing. I don't think there's much for us to do, so I think I'm gonna just go kind of sit around in the water and drown. Probably it, I think. There's not much here. So we have 16 skill points. I think it's a good idea to go back and to go actually use those skill points. So we're gonna level up our tools, hopefully to at least iron, and then see from there what else we need to do. Should be fine. Should be good. So moving on, what do we got? Let's see. We can, of course, we can buy some of these, which are pretty good. Like the tank and the mage would be pretty helpful early game, but I think I'm okay. A bow is also really helpful early game, but I think we are gonna go do is the tools, which is up here. Upgrade that, and then I think we're gonna just upgrade it to the max. Which there we go. So tools and swords are upgraded to their max. You cannot increase the level of this upgrade for now. Try defeating more bosses. Okay, so we don't have we can't upgrade, but not because there isn't more, but because we shouldn't be there yet. We need to get some more stuff. So I think what we're also gonna do is I don't know, planks would be good. Food would also be really good. This one costs 1. This one costs 2. So I can get food. Get 1 food. We have 1 skill point. I know at least there used to be one that has 1 skill point. That used to cost a skill point. I just don't remember which one it was. Defense. Regular defense always costs 1 skill point. That's what it is. So we're upgrading that. All right. So I think we're going to do our last run for today, and then we'll start recording another episode, and we're going to record the first 3 episodes together, especially since they're coming up together. So let's move on to run number 3. I think I'm completely ready. We upgraded our defense. We upgraded our tools. So they should be at their max right now, which apparently is diamonds, which is great. So we do have diamond tools now, which is perfect. And now we can upgrade our load up, which is really nice because we used to always spawn with that diamond hoe, and the tools always used to be in the wrong order. But now we have it in a way that we can actually use them perfectly. But now we probably want to start upgrading some other stuff. So stuff like haste would be great. I mean, upgrading to these tools makes them much faster anyways, but upgrading stuff like haste means mining much quicker, and also some speed so we can get farther faster, especially if we're in a spot like this. Maybe like Dolphin's Grace as well, especially if we spawn in like the ocean and we do want to continue it just to get to an island, like an island instead of restarting the run. That's perfectly another way to do it. So we should be good. But yeah, this is so much faster, so much nicer. Let's move on and let's see what else we need to do. Okay, well, there's not a cave here yet, but there is a lot of coal and a lot of copper on the side of this, like the side of this mountain range. So I'm gonna grab all of it really quickly. Since it's much faster to mine, it means we're gonna waste a little less time. But hopefully we find a cave around here, because that would be really nice, because I'm gonna waste a lot of time kind of finding one. We could also just kind of mine down. I mean, that's also another option. Maybe we'll run into something. Maybe we'll just go die. So it's not the safest option. I mean, not like mining down in Terraria, but you know, it should be. We'll be mining down like a staircase. But that's another option in case we don't find anything, especially by the time we hit difficulty level 2. If we find nothing, no caves, no nothing, we're kind of at a loss. Maybe we'll just go mine down and see what we find. There might be something, maybe, you know. So I guess for a second, I do want to talk about. I mean, this is a repetitive process. It's a roguelite. I mean, if you love playing roguelites, this is a roguelite. You know, I mean, it's repeating runs over and over again, kind of doing the same thing, and just trying to get better at it every time. You know, of course, you can get better at Minecraft personally, which is also very, very helpful, because if you're not getting stuck on blocks like I was just doing right now, you'd go a lot quicker. You waste a lot less time because it gets harder as you go on. But you'd also just make the run done faster and then get more skill points and level up quicker. And it's just, you know, it's a fun, like, it's just a fun process to do over and over again. I think that's kind of why I like Skyblock as well. It's like, I love like kind of tower defense kind of games and things like that, because you just kind of level up and you play more, you level up the towers, and you just kind of get more abilities, and it gets stronger, and then you play again and you try it again and you try it again until it's better, until it's the best, until you win, or until you just like kind of want to break the game or something. But it's just a lot of fun. I mean, this is a roguelite. It's a very fun code. I love this pack. This data pack is just amazing. It's so much fun. And of course, you can download it for yourself. I don't think I would have talked about this, but you can download it for yourself on Modernth. It is still a little complicated. There are videos showing you how to do it, but at least on Modernth, that's where I'm using it. It's officially there, as well as you can download any extra mods that like the ones that I have, like Jade and like Apple Tweaks and things like that. Just like things that are there just to make it look a little nicer, like the physics mod as well, to make this pack just a little nicer. They're all cosmetics essentially, right? They're not any different. They're not going to change the gameplay or anything. This is all the mods that I have installed are pretty much just cosmetic mods, or mods that are meant to make the game run faster faster and a little bit better. So that's also very useful, especially for somebody who needs to have like optimization in a computer. Minecraft is such a terribly optimized game. It needs some of these things. So that's why I added these mods, and I'm also running them on Fabric as well, right? But Monorinth is the way I was using it. It's just easier. Of course, I know how to do it. I usually do it in multi-MC. It's just I don't know what mods perfectly work or are compatible. And Monorinth had that ability to be like, okay, this should work. It should be fine. But of course, still do your tests and just run it every once in a while you're adding mods just to see if it's functioning. But yeah, that's where I'm running it on. If you do want to play it, it's on there. I'll have a link in the description to the actual pack, because a lot of you guys might be interested in this. But a lot of the people that might be showing up in today's episode for the first time for this channel, my name is Easy. I hope you guys are enjoying this episode so far, and there definitely will be more. I'll try and finish the game fully. Maybe get some of the insane advancements, like get like what is it, like 50 skill points or 100 skill points in a run or something like that. Or actually no, I think it was 100 skill points in a run is the original, and then 500 skill points in a run is the new one, which it's definitely possible. It's just gonna take some time, but it's not impossible to do. So I'll probably also try and get that. That'll probably be like our big end goal, because I do really love this. It's a lot of fun. It's gonna go well. I think it's just gonna be a lot of fun to do these runs. It shouldn't take us too long to like really max out things, especially with the way we're doing it. But I'm very excited to keep playing. It's gonna be a very interesting time. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this episode so far, and let us continue so I don't waste too much time. I'm gonna look for a cave. I'm also maybe gonna try and get a bucket, and we'll see what we do in a second. But I'm gonna keep mining, and we'll move on to doing something else in a second. Let's just keep going. Okay, what we're gonna do right now is actually hole up in this cave really quickly. I do wanna be protected, so I'm gonna really quickly just kind of make like a door. We're gonna do that. Maybe we'll just do that. Just so I'm a little safe. This place is completely barren, so I'm gonna just make our furnaces in here, and we're gonna make a bunch of them. And really quickly, we're gonna make our little base, so we can, you know, smelt our stuff just really quickly, because we already have 9 levels. We already have 9 skill gems. I don't want to lose them just in case, so I'm gonna really quickly just kind of get rid of them. It should be fine. So let's get through all of this, make as many furnaces as we can, because the more the merrier. And then, you know, we'll do that. So we're already level 2 on this thing, so that's gonna be a little difficult to deal with. 1 2 3 4 5, and then 1 2 3 4 5, and then we'll spread them back out again. So 1 2 3, and then yeah, we should be good. So there we go. 1 2 3 4 and 5, and then we can do the same thing with the coal. That should be fine. That should be fine, and then that should be fine. Okay, perfect. So putting the coal in, this should be perfect. I'll get more cobblestone so I can get more furnaces over time. But for right now, I think this is perfect. We just gotta go find a cave and get to the lower levels. We already have the tools to actually do that, so we can get to the higher tier ones. So we can make all the skill points that we have now, or we can save some for the higher tiers, because we need gold and stuff like that. But right now, I don't think that's gonna happen. So getting that would be great. It's just we need to actually get lower and get some, you know, maybe a strip mine going or something safe, or just like a staircase down. So I think I'm gonna make everything I have currently into the tier ones, and then eventually we will go into the higher tier ones. But for now, we're not at that point. We need more coal. That's the issue right now. We put it all into the stupid furnaces, and there we go. So that should fill up the gap. We make 6. We have 2 more, and we should be fine. So let me put down the torch just in case. All right, let's finish this off, and then we'll probably go mining down. Let's just like maybe down here or somewhere where there isn't gravel above me. Yeah, that should be good. We'll do it down here. So I'm gonna just mine down. Maybe we'll find a cave, and we should be good. I think it should be fine. I'm gonna just kind of do this really quickly while the copper finishes, and then we'll go back and grab it all, and then head down, hopefully finding gold in a cave and diamonds and stuff like that. We do have the tools now to actually mine them, and we have the ability to get it. It's just a little harder, and the ores are just, you know, a little more difficult. But if we can get into like the deep slate area, that's like a perfect area to get all that stuff, because all that stuff is exposed. It's really nice. It's just really easy to see. So we'll probably try and get down there. That's like kind of our goal. Usually that's the place to be. You want to get to like deep slate, and then you can see everything that's available. So I want to probably try that. All right, there go all our skill points. We have everything we need. Let us head downstairs and let's go grab everything. Down we go. Let's see. We do have some food, so we can actually eat this. So I'm gonna eat this and get our health back up, because I guess we got hit or fell or something in a second, or like a second ago. So let's just head down, hopefully getting to deep slate really quickly. And okay, water. Great. Why is there water? Oh, I know where we are. I hear drowned. Let's not go down there. This is the lake that we were looking at a second ago. That was there was a bunch of mobs like on the other side. So maybe we'll go down this way. But the good thing is that there should be something though, is the thing. Hopefully we'll find something of use, you know, on the way down. So let's just grab all this stuff and keep going. And there's our required hardware. So all we gotta do is go make a bucket, which I think would be very useful, and then also make a shield. So really quickly do that. This will be our lifeline like it was last time, so we really want to grab these things out. And the bucket's useful because we can get some water, which would be perfect because that'll be safer for us. But also, it'll let us grab lava, which is an achievement. So getting that bucket of lava would be perfect. So I'm gonna grab that water, and then we're gonna put some blocks here as well. So there we go. That should be a good set inventory. I don't want to organize this thing because there's no need to. I'm not not gonna come back up. At least there's no plan to come back up. So we just gotta get as far down as we can, and then we're gonna keep going. So there we go. So once we get to Deep Slate, that'll be like the end game. You know, we just gotta get as much as we can, get to the higher tier ores if possible, and then just, you know, stay down there and maybe die, or just get as far as we can. Sometimes we do die while trying to get around and doing stuff, but so far it hasn't gotten hard enough that we've been killed by mobs. But I've also been playing it really safe, so I'm not too worried about that. So for right now, it should be fine. But eventually, yeah, we'll be trying to really go into other stuff. But hopefully, once we have more armor and more health, it'll be, you know, a lot easier and a lot better to take risks then. Right now, taking a risk is unnecessary, and we're not gonna really get anything out of it. We're probably gonna just die and lose our points. So we might as well just kind of like do it when we can. Use our, like, be safe when we can. But also, I guess one thing I should talk about is, like I said, you know, you upgrade the tools. They're all diamonds, but they don't have durability. They kind of are just diamond tools. They're really nice. They're like infinite tools because you can't ever make them, you can't ever upgrade them or anything. They just kind of stay there. So all your stuff is pretty invincible. It should be perfectly fine. You should never run out on your pickaxe. It should be perfectly good. We'll get an area mine later, which would make situations like this easier, or like situations like for strip mining easier. I don't think the area mine works with like the fortune upgrades and stuff like that, so it's a little annoying. But if you do want to clear an area really quickly, area mine is pretty good. So it's not too bad to do that. Also, I don't know how far we're getting. I think we're probably gonna not run into a cave here. We're probably gonna just hit like the bedrock. If I had to take a guess, we're kind of going kind of low. So let's see what we hit. Maybe if we don't find anything, we'll probably take a strip mine or something. Good news, we actually hit a cave. So I don't know how safe it's gonna be, but we're gonna jump down, look around. We finally hit a deep slate cave, which is perfect. All we gotta worry about now is actually going to find stuff. There's diamonds right there. The issue is that this is an open area, which is also the good news. Because we're gonna hit some mobs. The difficulty level is already going to the next level. Good news, we also got some, you know, upgrades for that. So perfect. Difficulty level is 3. So anything that comes at us will probably insta-kill us, which at this point is not good. Spiders, as you can see, also have upgrades. So we really do want to stay away from some of these things. There's a creeper down there, and there's some stuff around. But what we really do want to find... Oh, shit, that's gonna kill me. There's a creeper. Damn it, no! I let go of the fucking button to click. Okay. But that seems to be the plan. Did we get... How many did we got? 14. We got less than we did last time, which is fine. It wasn't... Oh man, that's fine. Okay, where is our health, by the way? There it is. Max health is right here. So I guess the locks, yeah, mean that we can't upgrade fully, but that means that there's probably more to go later. Of course, it's quick heal, which is great, but we don't have enough health to even worry about that. So we could also worry about getting one of these. Tank is pretty cheap and it's pretty easy. It just slows you down, which I don't like. Regeneration would be great, but we don't have enough levels currently. That would take like 2 runs, so we'll just leave it for later. Pack damage would be perfect. I think we're gonna go with max health a few times just to do it. It's gonna always cost 2. I guess we'll get it to the max. So we have max health as possible, which is great. Our defense could also go up. We can max out the defense stat, which is perfect. Which gives us our skill point 0, which is a perfect 0 skill point, which is great. So we've maxed out everything in the health, but I think we can also upgrade it more later. Yeah, try to defeat more bosses. For the defense too. So that means we'll get to a higher tier later. But for right now, it's fine. All right, but I think that's gonna call it for today's episode. This was a great first episode. We've made a lot of progress. We've definitely done a lot. We've upgraded a good amount of things. And in episode 2, we're definitely gonna get a little bit farther. Our runs are gonna be a little bit better. It's gonna be a little easier. It should be fine. So I'm really hoping to get to the next episode in a little bit. I'm gonna just take a quick break and then we're gonna record the next one and then record the next one after that, hopefully, if I have the time. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. It'll definitely be like a mini series. It's not gonna be as long as all the mods or as EMC to the Sky. My guess is as most as 10, maybe 10 episodes. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But we're going pretty fast. If we do 3 runs per episode, that'll be a pretty good pace, I think. I think we'll be doing pretty well. So I'm very excited to get into the next episode. I'm very excited to upgrade all this stuff, get some of these classes, and just upgrading more things, and finally actually defeating some bosses. I don't know if we'll get to do that in the second episode, but we'll definitely try. But I definitely do want to start focusing more on upgrading these things and just getting some more stuff. Regeneration would be perfect, but we need to start earning some more skill points per run, which means we really do need to get into the diamonds and all that territory. So we should be good. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, consider subscribing and sticking around for the next episode. And I will see you all in the next one, whether that be All the Mods 9 or EMC to the Sky or the next episode of this, which I don't know where this is falling in the schedule, but it'll probably be before those 2 things end. So it'll probably be in there. But I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you all in the next one. I definitely will try and finish this, and maybe our big goal will be that complete the 500 skill points in a single run. That might be a lot of fun, especially once we get all the things leveled up and everything. It'll be pretty easy to get, hopefully, I think. I don't know. I'm really hoping for that to be easy. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.